guys, how you all doing today? Me, it's Murray Minter75. Guys, I'm back for another video, back for another reaction video. Going to be reacting to our 2-0 win over Dundee United this afternoon. So yeah, let's talk about that. Guys, as I said in the intro there, I'm going to be reacting to our 2-0 win over Dundee United this afternoon. First things first, I have to say what a much needed win that was for us. I think it's fair to say that the last couple of weeks, the atmosphere round about the club has not been very good. So to come away today with a much needed 3 points and a clean sheet is a much needed boost. Today I felt that performance has been coming, and we've had that in the sort of the waterworks just now, but we've not been able to really achieve that. You know, we were very consistent in our performance today. 2 really good goals scored, and we took everything that Dundee United had to throw at us today, quite literally. As I say, the result of the day paled in comparison to the result. I mean, I would have happily taken a 1-0 win the day and a clean sheet just to get back down the road, because I think it's fair to say Tannadice hasn't exactly been a happy hunting ground for us over the last couple of years. I mean, it's never been a stadium that I've enjoyed going to, and it's never been a stadium that I've enjoyed watching Hibs play at. So to get there, get the job done today, was brilliant. As I say, we stood up to Dundee United today. Dundee United are a really physical team. What they lack, I think, just now is they are really missing a real technical player. I mean, they're all big physical guys. They're all, I'm not even going to say, I didn't think they're a great footballing side, but they know how to get in a way, you know, they know how to get a result. I know they're really struggling being back up in the top flight this season. Micky Mellon, I know, is having a bit of a hard time, but at the same time, he does have a good group of players there. So yeah, I mean, that just makes the day even better for us, at the fact that, as I say, we've went away, we've got the result, we've got a clean sheet, and we're back down the road. The results elsewhere have obviously went for us as well, with Aberdeen and Livingston drawing 0-0 the day, Celtic getting beat 2-1 off of St Mirren. Results have really gone for us, and I hope, fingers crossed, this is now going to be the jump start that we need for the second half of the season, and just to go on and get another couple of results under the belt as well. I'm not going to lie, this week has been, especially today, I have to say, I've been really quite negative. I was quite negative sort of last week against, or last time out against Rangers. I really wasn't chuffed with the manager's comments after the St Johnstone game as well. There's been a lot of, obviously, transfer speculation this week surrounding Kevin Nisbet and Ryan Porteous. Both were dropped today. I wasn't very happy the day when I saw that team line out. In my opinion, could that spell the end of their time at Hibs? I really hope not. But we've seen that kind of thing before, where obviously they're linked, they've had bids turned down or whatever, and they're dropped for the next game. I don't really understand how that kind of works in that sense, but again, that's just my opinion. I would, as I say, I would be devastated to lose these players. I know I was quite critical of Ryan Porteous there the other day against Rangers, but it's because, you know, he just had that momentary lapse in concentration that ended up costing us. I don't think there's anybody that can deny that he is a really decent young prospect that could come through and be a really big player. I, however, don't think him starting alongside Paul Hanlon is doing him any justice. I think him starting there the other night against Rangers with Darren McGregor beside him, Darren McGregor was talking to him the whole game, and I think that really helped him. Yes, I know, as I say, he had that momentary lapse in concentration, which ultimately cost us, but again, he's young. So he's going to have them, but he will learn. I'd be disappointed to lose him, but I'd be disappointed to lose Kevin Nisbet as well, because obviously he's a top goal scorer. He is a top goal scorer. You know, there has been games of this season where he has done nothing, but he's got a goal. Do you know what I mean? And I think he's easily going to be a 15 to 20 goal a season striker. That's the kind of thing, unfortunately, Hibs really can't afford to let go. So having him in that team just now, I think, is a really important thing. I think it would be really disappointing to see both of them go. But again, that's my opinion on it. And I'm not trying to deflect again for the team performance today. I thought, again, for 1 to 11, we were superb. Rocky obviously had a good couple of saves to make. The back four were, in my opinion, that's the best we've played all season as a back four. Danny McGregor led by example today. The guy was absolutely everywhere. Again, he seemed to bring out the best in Paul Hanlon, who was obviously playing beside him, which, again, I think is something that Paul Hanlon needs. He needs somebody there beside him to talk him through the game. I mean, I hope that that's going to be the case, that Darren starts a lot more matches, because he's shown what a valuable player he is. And I mean, he's 35-year-old, but at the end of the day, he's just shown what a valuable player he is. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this is him coming into a good spell of form as well, because we've definitely seen the last 2 games what he brings to the table. McGinn had a solid game today. Cadden, I thought today was absolutely outstanding from start to finish, and it showed because he was kicked up and down the park today by Dundee United players. Martin Boyle had a decent enough game. Gogic had a good game the day, I felt. Jackson Irvine played well because, you know, he's got the assist for the second goal. Deutsch done it really well the day because he'd done what I expected him to, and that was he was just battling. He was battling with the 2 centre-halves, and that caused them to leave gaps in between, which obviously Martin Boyle exploited for the second goal. So, I mean, all in all the day, it was a Barry performance. Much needed. I hope, as I say, fingers crossed, that's going to be the jump start for the second half of the season that we badly need. I know I've been quite vocal in my criticisms of Jack Ross. I think today he got it right. And I hope, fingers crossed, he proves me wrong. I want nothing more than him to prove me wrong. And I'm putting that out on record. I want Jack Ross to prove me wrong and say, you know, that's why I'm the manager and you're the fan. I want him to prove me wrong. I want the whole team to prove me wrong. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there and say that I've been... Because anybody who knows me knows that I'm not a happy clapper. I'm not going to sit there and I'm not going to be Mr. Positivity where Hibs are concerned, because it gets you nowhere. Do you know what I mean? It gets you absolutely nowhere being a happy clapper. If things are going bad, you have to be able to vent and say that things are going badly. The same way, if things are going really well, you're well within your rights to vent about how well things are going. It is only my opinion. And my opinion counts for the same as everybody else's. As I say, I think it's going to be a jump start for the second half of the season. And as I say, I want Jack Ross to prove me wrong. Is what it is, eh? So anyway, guys, that's my assessment of the game. I was going to go into the whole transfer speculation surrounding, as I say, Nesbitt and Porteous, but I felt I covered that pretty well there in that first part. So I'm not going to go into that too much anymore. I will say one thing. Over the next sort of couple of days, pushing couple of weeks, I'm going to be trying lots of different videos out on the channel just now, just because, again, unfortunately, as much as you can tell for the background behind it, even though I am really busy getting things ready for my daughter coming into the world, you know, there is days where, because I'm furloughed just now because of the pandemic, there is days where when I'm not doing anything, I'm bored shitless. There is days where I'm really sorry, that's my phone, I'm really sorry. There is going to be days where I'm going to try and do as many videos as I possibly can. I'm tempted to do a list of my favourite sort of football crests. That's my big idea just now, but I'm going to try and do it out sort of country by country and not just do the sort of the generic ones, if you know what I mean. So these are the things that I'm working towards. So again, these are the things that I hope I'll make good videos for you. But that's what's in the pipeline just now. But I'm going to leave the video there just now because, again, you know, I've done my usual ramblings as I always do. If you're new to the channel, by all means, please leave the video a thumbs up, leave it a like. It really helps me out when you do that. Stick a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the video and how you think Hibs are going to go in the second half of the season. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Click the bell icon beside the notification button. That will let you know when I upload. With that being said, guys, just enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time for the St Mirren game. Cheerio.